What is true Tantra and how is it different from sex? How to meet your soulmate, your divine partner. Encounter with extraterrestrials. How to get in contact with them. How do black magicians control the earth? The main weapon of the dark powers. How to deal with any life difficulties. Awakening hidden abilities and understanding the higher laws of the universe. The method of realizing any desire. Eco-village and the space of love. The ancient pagan wedding ritual and conception at the place of power. What a proper wedding should be like for a happy married life. You will find answers to all these questions in the new cartoon, Mystery, an Untold Story of Love. Here is everything you have been looking for.
One day before a new class, Lyria drew a pentagram on the blackboard.
The human structure can be visualized as a 5-pointed star. Its apex is consciousness, the person themselves, who observes everything happening inside and outside. But usually, they are spiritually asleep and identify completely with everything they see. The right leg of the star is the will, which is supposed to control the left arm of the star, attention. However, the average person has no will. It is replaced by emotion, which directs attention toward whatever interests them or whatever emotionally affects them.
Ruslan raised his hand.
How can it be that a person has no will? For example, I consider myself to be a strong-willed person.
It's easy to notice. Do a simple exercise. Watch the second hand without letting yourself get distracted. As long as you can stay focused, that is your will in action.
The students eagerly embarked on the exercise and began to stare intently at the second hand. But it turned out that almost all of them could maintain their willpower for only a minute.
You see, you can't even do the simple task of keeping your attention on the hand of a clock. Usually, it is a strong emotion that keeps your focus. A person under the influence of that emotion may seem strong-willed, but as soon as the emotion fades, their attention scatters again.
Taken aback by the results of the unexpected test, the students listened to their mentor with bated breath.
Next, let's continue our discussion of the human structure. The right hand of the star represents memory, but since human attention is scattered, a person remembers very little, retaining mostly what affected them strongly. Strong emotions make them focus and dwell repeatedly on the same idea. Hence the conclusion, if you want to remember something, you should repeat it to yourself often.
Repetition is the key to mastery.
That's right. Whether it's cramming at school, practicing in the gym, or meditating, only through frequent repetition can a person truly master something and achieve any result.
Perseverance and victory.
Yes, quite right. So let's continue. The left leg of the star represents the mind, but it is rarely active. It is usually replaced by an unhealthy fantasy, fueled by human emotions and interests. Such fantasy usually leads nowhere, and a person just spends their life in pipe dreams. Only constructive imagination, guided by reason, can help a person achieve their goals. But this skill must be learned, because most people lack the perseverance to focus on something for a long time and to create a series of constructive images that map out the path to their goal.
What should we do? What do we need to do to achieve our goals?
Well done. You have correctly highlighted the main question. To achieve this, it is necessary to practice dharana, that is, the concentration of attention, focusing it on a single object, the breath, a candle flame, the area between the eyebrows, a yantra, a mantra, or the sounds of music. After this, one should practice dhyana, that is, observing one's inner world while maintaining such concentration, or simply during daily life. We need to understand where our consciousness, will, attention, memory, thinking, and imagination reside. To do this, we must observe how all internal processes interact with the outer world within us. Then you will realize how much you are controlled by external stimuli, how much inside you is foreign rather than truly yours, and that in fact you do not fully control anything.
I am the product of chance and a slave to the desires of others.
That's right, but you should not only repeat it, you should also learn to observe it within yourself constantly. Then everything will change and you will become masters of yourselves.
So, the mind is connected with consciousness.
Yes, you guessed right. If you look closely at the inner connections of the star, it is the proper meditations and prayers that awaken consciousness. When you recall our talks and lectures and start realizing that everyone is asleep, and that you yourself are asleep, that you do not truly own your attention, all of this awakens consciousness from its identification. Thus, the mind becomes the best friend to those who master it, and the worst enemy to those who do not. Do you dream of true love and harmonious relationships? I invite you into a space of transformation where the secrets of real love are revealed.
At our gathering, you will walk the path toward understanding your feminine and masculine power.
You will learn the ancient secrets of love and master tantric practices and ceremonies to attract a worthy partner.
Don't miss your chance to become happy.
Find our friends through the links in the description.
In our extreme times, when the fate of the entire planet is at stake, it is crucial for the knowledge of angels and benevolent spirits to spread as quickly as possible, globally, and reach thousands of people. In this way, we can change the future of all humanity. Which is why we are addressing you, dear soul of light. Spread the knowledge about our wise books and films. Share links to videos or cartoons. All of this is available and free. Invite women to individual practices, webinars, and seminars. And the Great Spirit of Light will help you and your family. It will direct an enormous amount of energy to fulfill all your desires. Benevolent spirits and angels will assist you and your loved ones in all matters. A thread of light and love extends from your heart to the hearts of thirsty women, and the creation of good and the dissemination of enlightened knowledge throughout the world begins. Become part of the mission of light. Help people, and God will help you.